Hey there, Mario Wonder. Cool stuff you made a model, but I don't think I can actually click that. It looks like a file path on your computer. But congrats on making a model. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'll be with you just a bit. But I am here, and I'm ready to play something I've been waiting to play for a very long time. Very excited for this. I don't know if you've ever heard of this one before, but it's amazingly put together. Like, this is one of the greatest Mario games, period. Like, not even fan games, just one of the best Mario games in general. He's about to make a name for himself. We'll see. How do you add a picture of it? Well, you can't add pictures to YouTube live stream chats, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry, I don't have a solution for you. But anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll be starting in just a second here. Alright. I assume I'm live on Twitch, but I have no idea. Let's see. I'm not live on Twitch? Oh, I have to re-authenticate. Hold on. Of course, it's only been a few days. Wouldn't want me to be streaming to a channel that's not mine. Alright, now go. Yeah, start streaming. Go! Go! Also, please let me know if the sound is too loud, as always. Will we be streaming to Twitch? Only Twitch will tell. It says I'm streaming. I guess I'm not, though. I don't know. What do you mean, Garrel64 is offline? He's right the fuck here. Alright. Love that. I love that this plugin does not work 99% of the time. It's very fun. Stream Elements, my ass. What am I meant to do? I don't understand. I have definitely already authenticated, you dumb bastard. Come on. Come on, Twitch, you little buddy, you little dumb bastard. Come on. Oh, who needs it anyway? I suppose Twitch sucks ass. Like most other services. Let's see. Yeah, no, okay. I'm just not online. Alright, cool. It worked last time I streamed, but not today. Gotta love that one. Hold on. One more try. Start the stream, Twitch. I've got your bitrate settings all nice and tidy as well. Alright, whatever. I'll just go back to restream at some point, because Stream Elements is literally hack shit. Alright, let's see. Alright, well, I'm not gonna let that ruin anything of my mood. I'm just going to simply turn Twitch streaming off, because I don't think anyone watches me on Twitch anyway. Anyway. Wow. Hello, hello. I forgot to add the chat widget. Hold on. You see, I'm what they call the worst streamer of all time. So this does not surprise me. I'm gonna have to feed it this link, because obviously it can't catch the link on its own. worst streamer, or is Twitch the worst? I don't know. Perhaps that. Let's see. Well, anyway, regardless if I'm the worst or not, you're all still here to watch, so that's probably all I need to focus on right now. Okay, got that ready. Now let's get this thing here all set. Does this count as a game? Oh, that's not correct. Okay. It's definitely not that size. We're gonna do one of these today. We're gonna do one of these where it's just completely asinine. Right. So this is Super Mario and the Midas Machine, and it's incorrectly cropped because, I guess I am the worst. I don't know. Hold on one sec. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna go with everything around me sucks ass all the time. It's not me. It can't be me. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Anyway, welcome. Yes, the DS border's part of the video game, so we're gonna... okay. Why is that moving so fast? Don't tell me Steam has now decided that I'm using a controller. Hold on. It's always something with this shit, dude. Never start streaming, it's not worth it. Okay, well, if my D-pad is gonna freak out like that... Right, now you get off my screen? Oh my god, are you serious? Alright, love that. Great. Crashing out already. Get the fuck off my screen! Okay. God, I hate so much. Let's play the game before I decide to destroy the entire universe. This is emulation? No, it's not actually. It just has a nice little DS border. It's actually a Fangame. Anyway. God, that's loud. I hope that's not too loud for you guys. I'm glad you guys could make it today. I've decided to shift my focus from phantoms to fungi. To be more specific, the various super mushrooms that you fellas are always familiar with. There's just one problem. That old fogey Toadsworth borrowed my only copy of the Fungipedia. What does Toadsworth need that for? Isn't he a mushroom himself? Is he looking for himself in the Fungipedia? He hasn't returned it yet. Can I get you boys to head over to the princess's castle to pick up my book for me? Oh, and you can field test my newest gadget while you're out. Let me fetch it for you. It's quiet? That is... shocking to me. Okay, I'm gonna make it so it's not blowing my eardrums out. And then I'll raise the volume for you. How about that? Alright, you're gonna have to let me know. Is that okay? Because the bars on OBS are showing it to be the exact same volume, and I know that that's a lie, because streaming is the fucking worst thing you could ever do. Now it sounds loud. Is it loud now? I can barely hear you. What is this fucking shit? Alright. How is it louder if I turn the game down? Is it, how about now? Maybe I should just stop streaming forever. I don't know. I fucking hate this so much. Alright, so this guy's giving me a GAD DSE. It's perfect, don't let... Well, Bean Boy's a mod. Why would... He would not be fucking with me. This is acceptable? Is it acceptable or is it too quiet? You know what? What am I asking you for? Let me just do it. Let me hear myself. Let me just do it. Let me hear myself. Testing! Testing! I can't hear the game sound at all. I can't hear the game sound at all. I can't hear the game sound at all. Alright, we're gonna go with that for now. Deal with it, or forever hold your ears closed, I suppose. Alright. You can think of it as some sort of mobile device that can do anything. For example, you can take pictures, chat with others, and even store and transfer items. I'm not gonna bother you boys with a tutorial. You're smart, and I'm sure you'll figure it out as you go. Nintendo would never. Just press enter to activate it. Enter also replies to my calls. Oh, and one more thing. While you boys are headed out to the castle, try and collect various super mushrooms. Now, I don't want you eating them because I need them for my research. Unfortunately, I also need to examine 1-up mushrooms, so I can't allow you to eat those either. Take these portable pipes. Cool. So you've rewrote our entire continuity all of a sudden. Does this game have controller support? It says it does, but when I was trying earlier, it was not doing it. So I have Joy to Key active. But here we go. We have a nice 2D Mario platformer with very unique sprites, an amazing art style, a bunch of really neat music, and 4 playable characters that we will get to eventually. Who's this? Hey, the name's Ed Vice, and I'm what you call a globetrotter, so I know all sorts of things about adventuring. If I run into you later, I might even pass on some handy info. Oh, yeah, forget about it, but don't, because it's important. Oh. Hello, and... Ooh, look at that. Wall jump, so I don't die in the first pit that exists in the game. Now, I believe I've only ever played up to the 2nd world of this, and I've definitely covered it on this channel before, whether people have seen that or not. But now there are 7 worlds in the game. This demo has been, like, a very long time coming. It is kind of crazy that a new demo exists at all after so many time, so to speak. So many time has passed since the first demo, and I've been waiting for a very long time. It's funny, because a while ago, Moores, one of the people who worked on this demo, said that, oh yeah, Moores has also made a lot of really impressive stuff, like, they've made Super Mario 64 Plus, they've made a lot of their own games, I believe, and then they've also worked on Super Mario Flashback, if you've ever heard of that one. That one's another amazing 2D Mario game with a lot of very fun stuff in it. I don't want to talk to any of these guys. I would rather them be stuck in this silly little box for silly little fellows for the rest of time. Keep them there. That's awesome, John Wall. Oh, fuck me. Alright. See, that's what happens when I look at chat to read stupid comments. The game is not complete, but it is much longer than it previously was. That was sure a shift in sound design from 8-bit to full orchestral. Well, yeah, no, see, that was Professor Egad's theme, and he's kind of a nerd, a dork, if you will. So his theme is obviously going to be replicated in 8-bit beeps and boops. Sort of like I would have for myself. Wah. Yeah, I can't help you troubleshoot Mario 64 co-op stuff right now, man, but I do wish you luck. This kind of reminds you of Fangame with the star you control, so I believe you're talking about Super Mario and the Rainbow Stars. That's a game that's very recent, as of recently. Alright, we've also got Luigi here. I believe he can jump a lot higher. I don't know if he's got... That's what it is. He's got like a little super jump. I can't remember if Mario has anything special. He might have the spin jump on certain things, but there we are. Oh, ho! Oh, ho! Oh, ho! Don't call Luigi a ho. Would you look at that? That little critter's called a taco. Looks like this little guy will help you since you got him out of that block. Try holding jump in midair to fall slower. My research shows that tacos can have strange reactions to various fruits. And Luigi's like, I have never used a phone in my life. What is this? Cell phone? Who am I selling it to? Please help. Why don't you let me know? I just wanted to let you know if you knew how to get the armor. Well, yeah, no, I know how to do it, but I can't help you right now. I'm busy, unfortunately. But if you watch the tutorial video, I show you how to do everything. So that should be your #1 resource. There's also a pinned comment that has another tutorial in case mine isn't working anymore. I appreciate you following it and trying to do that, but I cannot help you with that right now. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, secrets. Don't be bad, don't be stupid. Let's go. Ooh. Got it. You really like the Metal Gear codec screen, and it's just the DS bottom screen. This game's awesome. Yeah, and you've hardly seen any of it so far. If you read the description, there is quite a lot going on in this one. we've got some very interesting foes to face, including Captain Syrup from the Wario games. Almost said Yoshi. Nah, I haven't seen Yoshi in this one yet. Maybe he's around somewhere, but I have no idea. Captain Syrup's around, Bowser's around, there's some unique original characters around. At least I believe they're original as a Mario, let's say fanatic to be nice to myself. You know, there's a lot of characters I don't recognize in this game. I'm sure there'll be more original characters as we go on. Ah, it's a Mario area. You can head up that way. Dude, I love these little guys, these little squid fellas. I believe it's pronounced taco. It can't be taco, because taco, it's too delicious. These guys don't look nearly as tasty as that. Mushroom? Ah. See, it's fun that our collectibles are mushrooms in this game. It's very different than normal. Mario and Luigi salivating at all times carrying these around. Hopefully this gets finished soon. You're willing to wait longer if it means it'll be better of a game. Well, Meta Dude, I waited about... I keep saying 7 years. I'm not positive that's actually how long it's been, but it's been a very long time. This is new, I think. I don't think there was a Captain Toad stage here before. What is the lore of you being here? You just suddenly are? Interesting. Who's that up there? Purple guy? Hey, the name's Advice. What's that? You say you're traveling the world looking for treasure and adventure? Sounds like a fun time. I'm actually doing some traveling myself, following a random hero types around, dispensing bits of helpful information. You know the drill. Anyways, I'll let you be on your way, but who knows, maybe we'll bump into each other again. Thanks, man. Wow, is that a DSE? I heard that Gad's the only one, he only made 3 of them so far. Ah, I sent you this one for field testing. So lucky. I've heard a rumor that the 3rd one he had went missing. Such a shame. Yeah, I wonder who has that one. That's interesting. So we have 3 groups out there with the DSEs to communicate. We have Mario and Luigi, we have Captain Toad, and a mysterious 3rd party full of people that we have not met yet. I bet climbing this tree would be easier if you could jump. Well, even if you can't jump, I'm sure you can still bounce high off the springs. Thinking about being Captain Toad in the Mario universe is actually really upsetting, because this guy wears such a heavy backpack that he can't jump. That's such an essential thing in this world, don't you know? It'd be like if in the Sonic world you couldn't move quickly or turn into a ball. I guess we do have characters like that, actually. Hey, if it was Thursday, you'd send a super, but it's not. No worries, dude. Thursday is days away. Not a problem. I don't know if I'll be streaming that day either, but it's completely okay. I just appreciate you being here to chat. Luigi's fireballs shoot straight out, just like in, yeah, Mario World on the GBA. Yeah. See, these people know their Mario. What do you gotta say for yourself? Well, howdy. We don't get many visitors up here. Thanks, okay. House? I like all these unique Toad sprites, too. Mommy likes to hang out on the other side of the tree. Oh, gosh. This kid's parents are going through something. One of them stays on this side of the tree, the other one stays on the other side. Ugh. Wouldn't want to get in the middle of that. It's free coin. Hey, Mario Wonder Kids, I already said I can't help you right now, so explaining more of the situation is not going to help any of us. So, please don't. But I appreciate that you would like to make it work. You can also join the Discord. Not my Discord. You can join the Mario Co-op DX Discord and ask questions. They will get you answers a lot faster than I can help you with. I want to go up there. That's got a mushroom in there. I'm almost positive. Ah, darn. Oh, well. That's fine. Oh? Okay. This is, isn't this Mario Bros. Super Mario Advance 4, Mario Bros. 3 music? It sounds very crunchy, like GBA. Okay. Close enough. Mushroom Canyon. I think I'll bring Mario back again. Ooh, bouncy, bouncy. How do you think the Mario Brothers discern which mushrooms they can eat and which ones they shouldn't? Do you think they look at, like, the colors of them? These giant bouncy mushrooms, you'd think they would feed them for a very long time. But perhaps that those are illegal to eat? Oh, you know what? Mario's special thing he has is the wall jump. So Luigi's got a super jump, Mario's got a wall jump. Have you figured out how to use the super jump yet? Simply duck for Luigi. He is not a duck, thank you very much. He is a man. He's a human man, as far as I'm aware. Hey, we like those. I cannot get you a link to the Discord right now. No, as I said, I'm kind of busy at the moment. What was it? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, secret exit. Goodbye. Dude, I love that little lock guy. I do not trust him at all. What the hell's going on with that fella? Let's see, like in the Mario movie where Toad warned that a blue mushroom was dangerous, only to realize it was harmless. Where am I? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, I saw some graphical glitching there, but that's fine. I think there are some menu options that you can change if there are little visual glitches, but currently it's not bothering me too much, so we will live with it for now. Alright, thank you, Mario Wonder. Appreciate you listening. Ah, okay. Alright, okay. Too slow? Water levels continue to be the bane of my existence, no matter what game I'm playing. At least the music's nice. Makes you forget that you're drowning, holding your breath. Oh, hey! Ooh, underwater cave? That's more my style. Ooh. Okay, I think I actually missed a bit of dialogue as well, but these cherries that keep popping up everywhere, those are the way you're gonna refill your health instead of mushrooms, because Mario and Luigi are not allowed to eat them right now. They are on a selective diet of only cherries. And weird shroom jelly that Professor Egad stuffed into their cell phone. I did not see that guy. I am blind as shit most of the time, jeez. Get out of the way. Oh, oh. I don't like that. That was like life flashing before the eyes kind of stuff. I expected this key to help me swim faster, but Mario World is a very strange game. I don't think carrying anything while you're swimming makes you go faster, typically. Unless you're playing that game specifically. Ah. It's an interesting little rocket ship guy that explodes, but he's very happy to do so. Giving his life for the cause. I like... Oh, you know what? There was a way to go down here. Look at that little crab! Oh. It's a sweet little fella. Ooh. Replenish the lives count. Oh. What's my favorite Mario game? That's a good question. Mario 64, probably. Where is the... This key has to go somewhere, yeah? Secret exit for the secret exit level. Ooh, okay. Oh, free mushroom. Does not help me heal. You're not gonna go through that, right? Underwater is painful. I'm afraid. Do I care about a secret exit right now? I never would have checked over here. Oh, how sneaky. Mario World's another favorite of mine, though. It just plays so well. Ravaged Garden. How about Luigi? That sounds like a terrifying place. Oh. Oh, do we keep the same amount of health throughout stages for each character? I have not been paying attention, but Luigi does not seem to be on death's door, so... We can at least revel in that fact. Revel in the ravaged garden. Oh no, small projectiles, my one weakness among many other things. Oh, look at that guy. Favorite water level in a game. I don't know why I keep thinking about this recently, but Sonic Colors has some decent water levels, actually. I know people are, like, not super in love with most of that game, but I do have to give them props for at least trying to make water levels a lot better than they used to be. It's the only Sonic game that I really like the water levels, because you can very easily exit the water if you want to. And plus, they have a lot of other things that allow you to... Gosh, I wish I brought Mario in here, actually. They have a lot of other things that allow you to make your way through the water and maneuver a lot better than most games do. And I can appreciate that. We have so many secret exits here. Jeez. This has got to lead to some kind of special Switch Palace or something. I see the error of my ways, actually. Okay, so we can get the key, but then... Oh, whoops. Goodbye, Luigi. We're alive? Ah. World record for hope and taking it away. DS or Wii? That's a tough one. I really like both of them. They both have a lot going for them. They both have amazing libraries. But the DS, please, Monty Mole. Monty Mole and Monty Swole, leave me alone. I believe... I don't know, man. That's a really good question. I think the DS is probably one of my favorites, because I kind of prefer, like, handheld gaming a little bit more. Sentient things would work. Nice, I'll check them out later, dude. I'm looking forward to it. Last time I saw the game, it looked pretty cool. Keypad up. Keep up the good work. Sorry, I read that incorrectly, because I'm silly. Silly bastard. Retro Run Mario. Oh, wow. Speaking of Wii, we got some Galaxy music here, kinda. So, have you figured out how to use your wall jump ability yet? Yeah, I did notice that, yeah. Nice little remix, I like it. It's Toy Time Galaxy, I think, right? Ooh. Oh, it's better. It's better than the original. Yeah, dude, look at that. God, I love Mario, dude. He's too good. No matter what you do. Cannot beat this guy. Unless I jump off the edge and die. No, Mario! You prefer the DS to the Wii, although the Wii does have its charm. No, absolutely. If you make me choose, I'm probably gonna go for the DS, because there's just so much more on the DS that I would like to replay. Not that the Wii doesn't have things I'd like to replay, but playing things on the DS is so much easier than having to waggle the Wii remote all over the place. Also, did not notice that. I should have noticed that these solid blocks are the ones I can't go through. Then those blocks up there I can go through, such as the Goombas falling down to their deaths. Oh, this is rough. Every time I'm playing as Luigi, I really miss the wall jump. And every time I'm playing as Mario, I really miss Luigi's high jumps that he has. That's how you know you've designed your characters well. But I constantly want to switch back and forth. And I guess this game has a lot of backtracking to it if you want. So, like, you can go back into levels, play them with the other characters if you want, and find new secrets. Mario, please. Thank you. How many of these we got here? Is it the normal... Oh, 8. Okay, so... Down here is... death? I feel like I missed one back at the beginning, so I'm just gonna die real quick. You only had a Wii when you were growing up, so you guess you pick Wii by default. That is fair. That would be how that would work, I assume. I remember the day I got my DS, and I got Nintendogs, Sonic Rush, and... I don't know if I got Mega Man Battle Network Double Team DS on the day I got my thing or not, but I did get that sooner after, and it was, a great couple games, except I hated Sonic Rush. I was so bad at it. I was like, nope, okay, Sonic's bad, I guess. Not me, it's Sonic. I wish you could pan the screen, sort of like in a Sonic game, I guess. That'd probably help a little bit. You never played Rush? I didn't like it till I was a lot older. Alright. Right, there we go. I think I wasn't missing one earlier. I think I might have just thought I was. Go back up there! Jump! Thank you. Oh. Trickster, huh? I am so toast. I can't believe it. That guy knew every move I was gonna make before I made it. Oh, battery. Yeah, no, the Wiimotes were kind of battery hugs. That was a bit of a problem. I feel like at some point I had rechargeable batteries and we would use those. But the Game Boy Advance was also a bit of a battery hug. Where am I? Okay, there we go. Thankfully, the DS had a charger. That was wonderful. I don't remember if Nintendo released, like, a Wii battery charger, or if it was all third-party stuff. But I guess around that same time, like, Xbox 360 was also kind of a battery hog, like all those controllers you had to plug batteries into. But we got the rechargeable battery packs for those, and the rest was history. Until we Red Ring of Death several times, which the Wii never did. Thankfully. Whenever that had a red light, that just means it was powering down, I think. The GBA did not have a charger, no. We were, not at that point yet. There were also battery packs you could buy for that. That were, I think, third-party. I don't know if Nintendo ever made an official GBA battery pack, but they might have. But that one, yeah, no, you slap batteries into. But the GBA I have now, the one that has all the mods and fun stuff on it, it's a pretty cool thing. It's got, like, this nice USB-C type charger battery thing. And the battery lasts, like, 8 or 9 hours now. It is wild, and you can plug it in while it's being played, and it still works, so it's basically a whole different thing. A whole new beast. Oh, nice. Dude, the giant piranha plants. Sorry, the giant pipe. Giving birth to these piranha plants. What a wonderful sight. The miracle of life. Oh, you little waddling bastard. Stop crouching, stop it. This man's so afraid. Please don't make me look at anything anymore. This world is full of nightmares. Like, this level is tripping me up a lot so far. I think I've not died nearly as much anywhere else that I have here. You know the original remotes came with rechargeable battery packs for Wii? That's interesting. I don't remember mine having those. Birdo? That was a Birdo noise. Ow, shit. Down here? I'm afraid to just drop down random pits, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back up. No, see what I mean? There we go. Huh. Alright, that was just mean. Cruel, perhaps. You were banned from Co-op Net. I've literally never heard of that happening to anyone, so I have no idea what you did. But, oh no, I gotta collect all these damn things again? Shit. Alright, I'm not doing that. I'd have to start the level all over. Well, I might actually have to, because I'm probably gonna die again. Honestly, we could probably just come back to this one. This might be a dead end and just gets you points, or it's just a something. I'd rather continue with the story, I guess. Luigi? Oh, what are you doing here? I thought I left you on the map screen. What the? Man collecting points over here. Whew. I only need 4 of them? I have 4 of them. Is it hit the... Alright, are we lying? Me when I lie? I'm not sure. It says 4, I have 4 of them. Anyway. You were there in the trenches in 2006. The Wii had no charging batteries. Probably not at launch, I don't think, yeah. Oh, it was 4 left to get. Okay, that makes more sense. Pull this up so I don't have to see how any view counts. And here we go. I still have no idea why it was not letting me stream to Twitch. For no reason. I authenticated twice. 3 times even. And it was just like, no, we hate you. And everything you stand for. It's like, oh, gosh, you didn't have to say that, Twitch. I can tell by the 0 views there. Why is it every time I fucking click out of here, my chat goes away? Stop it. When you first got your Wii, you didn't put the cables in correctly, and you thought Sonic Colors was supposed to be in black and white. That's probably the best way to play that game. The fact that it's called Sonic Colors, and you were just like, yeah, it's probably supposed to just not have any. It's probably about finding the colors and then getting them back later. Which, coincidentally, could be interesting. Eggman drains color from everywhere in the world. You have to go through every wisp you get. Brings another color back to the screen. I don't know. People would probably hate that, but... a little cute. A little silly idea. Bird. Bird. Ah. There's a Sonic 1 hack that does that, or is it the Blob? Those are 2 very different things. But I assume one of them probably does. Hey, free stuff. These things are just growing on trees over here. Nope, not today, sucker. Alright. Fuck that guy in particular. Just that guy, that's all. The Wii you have is the black one, the black version. Didn't that come out like... It definitely didn't happen at launch, did it? I'm not sure. I don't think the Wii had color options at launch. Did it? Maybe it did. I'm actually not sure. I know they had that little red one eventually that was like, it was black and red and it was smaller. Like the mini Wii. The Wii. Oh, Mario, you want to go to the castle? Oh, that's really bad timing because the key to the town was stolen. I think the thief went off to the rainforest north of the Mushroom Canyon. Please get it back, unless you can find another path into the town. Unless I can find another path? What, can I just jump over the gate? Rainforest. I know how to... This happened previously in the old demo, but I don't remember how to get to where I need to go. This is suspicious, is it not? So where is this rainforest at, huh? Oh, over there. Oh, yeah, I gotta go through Coral Lake, and I gotta take the regular path, because we only took the secret one here, originally. Die? Ooh. I didn't know you could kill that thing. You can't in Mario World. I don't think Yoshi can deal with these things in Mario World. If I remember correctly. Yeah, no, I'm sure that's true. Mario Wonder Kids, I'm sure that they probably banned you because you have kids in your name. That's my guess. It's just typically not like a thing you should put in your username if you don't want people to think that you're a child. Okay. You think someone made a Wii Portable out of a Wii Mini? Huh. I'm sure that someone's done that. There's a lot of channels on YouTube that make very cool custom creations like that. Let's see. I think there's there's one channel that I've used to follow a while back called, I think they're called Ginger of Oz, which is a great name that I spelled, or that I read incorrectly many, many, many times. But, is it the Ginger of Oz or Ginger of Mods? I can't really remember. As I said, I read it wrong every time, basically. But they do some pretty cool stuff. I'm trying to think of others right now that do stuff like that, but like they kind of go through the whole process of showing you how they cut down like the motherboards and all that kind of shit. Oh, hello. Little Kirby fella right there. Hey, be careful, the waters are patrolled by a shark named Charlia. The little guys in the trees don't hurt you, but if you touch them, they'll knock you flying, probably into the water. Oh, jeez. So these guys do not hurt us, but we can burn them to death. It's a metaphor for life. See, many people will not hurt you, but you can burn them. Literally and figuratively. PS3 mods. I've seen, there's a lot of very cool custom channels like that on YouTube that make custom console things. I feel like you just gotta look random stuff up sometimes, and then YouTube will start showing you some channels that you're probably looking for, and then others that you did not ask for. Like, that's kind of how they work. I was gonna say, Bringus Studios is another person that makes console mods, but they don't actually do that. I believe they try to mod various things to work with... I'm not giving a very good elevator pitch here. I think the most recent thing they did is they took this weird, like, Windows tablet thing they found, and they turned it into a Wii U gamepad. I don't know, funny dude, really, really funny commentary on everything, and then, obviously he just makes some very interesting stuff happen that you wouldn't think possible. Alright, we're about to visit the danger zone for a moment, I think. Oh, okay, she's gonna stay up there. That's fine. Jump! Oh, yeah, there we go. I was worried that that shark was gonna start just approaching me down in the depths, and there was nothing I was gonna be able to do about it. We've entered the shark domain. That's what happens after 800 years. Your character enters the shark domain, and they do not return. There's an original character. That's what I was talking about. Oh, hello. Hello there. I thought you would come sooner or later. You want this gate key here, don't you? Oh, well, I live for music, not for evil. So if you can beat me in a fair fight, I shall give you the key. A fair fight, man, stands 8,000 leagues above where I am. Of course, of course, of course, of course. The pool ring keeps her stuck at the top. That's actually really unfortunate, I guess. It's kind of like, you gotta watch out for, like, pool floaties and stuff like that, because if you're not careful, and you spin around and you're upside down and the pool float's keeping you up, you're drowning. Unless you can breathe out of your ass, which you usually can't. Oh, I see. Okay, so I gotta hit that once, then I can run up here and just give him a little bonk. Little fawful-looking guy. Is it any wonder I like him? Alright, so we're looking for this one right here. Ow! Fuck. Don't do that. Fell 2 health points. Yes. Oh. One at a time, right? Alright, so right in the middle we want this one here, but we also have to watch out for the fellas that are gonna show up afterwards. Here we go. Let's see if memorization... Okay. Let's see if memorization is one of my strong suits. Just fooling myself there. I already know that that's not true. No, Mario Star. I do not care about that at all anymore. I was only doing that because the first part did well. Other than that, I did not actually have any of the plans. That's how YouTube works, basically. Something happens and it, like, does well, so you go, okay, I'm gonna do more of this, and then you do more of it, and it doesn't do well anymore, so you go, okay, well, I give up. Unfortunately. Has a lot to do with, passion being completely dead. Mario, you found the gate key! Let me unlock the gate for you. We did it. Alright, Toad Town. Let's take Mario in here. There's probably some stuff I need to... Oh, Coopers are here? Already? We can just break and enter. What's that? You say you're Mario? Nice try, Koopa. You won't fool me into unlocking my door. Don't even think about entering through the chimney. Okay, well... Perhaps we can... What about this one? No way am I letting some no-good Koopa take my special treat. Why is everyone in Toad Town such a... like a mistrusting bastard? How did you get your model, and did you like... Did I get it like that? Yes, the SciShow made it. Very cool dude. Very good modeler. What is that thing? A DSE? Can it play games? Well, they should add, like, a ton of mini-games to this thing. So you just don't have to play the main game anymore. Did you just drop it through my chimney? That's odd. Literally told me to do that, but sure. Did I make the jump from over here, maybe? Let's see. You have to exert and make a sound when you jump like that, or else it's just not gonna go anywhere. Facial hair, a funny hat, red clothes, you must be... Santa! Please, take this cookie. Thanks. I'm actually on a diet, so you're ruining that for me. Naughty list, exclusively. We have a naughty list for the rest of time, sorry. His door is locked. This door is locked and will stay as such until Mario or that green guy clears you punks out. You Koopa punks better not lay a hand on our princess or else I'll write a nasty letter to you. You have a street sign in Toad Town. I love that. Oh, okay, so that's... Wait, what? Oh, okay, the bottom tile of that I can't get through. Now, I don't have anywhere to jump, so I guess I'm just gonna run around. Go this way. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. One of these houses should have a little Geno doll inside them. I remember that from a long time. There it is! Ask and ye shall receive. Oh, to do that, I just use a software called VOTube Mini. It's just a thing that makes it so you put in multiple PNGs of the model or whatever you're using. You can even use just regular images. And it'll react to your microphone, basically. This door remains locked until all of you freaks are dead. Alright, gotcha. Yep. Freaks will be eliminated immediately. There will be no freaks left in Toad Town when I'm done with them. Scott Falco... Okay, so Scott Falco's tutorial is about a different software. That's called, He made a thing called ToonTubers. It is a lot more involved than what I'm using here. My guy can flip through certain emotions. Stuff like this. Let's see. Do I have more in here? I don't think there's any more. Stuff like that. Let's see. Jeez, this guy locked his door with these guys already inside. Who's gonna help that? Oh, how do those guys keep coming in here? Is it through the chimney? Okay, the thing you're looking for is called VEO Tube Mini. Just type that into Google or YouTube and you'll find it. If I hadn't such a big lunch, I'd stomp you Goombas flat. Yeah, okay, man. Toads talk a big game. You might as well stop knocking, because I won't be opening my door for you Koopa jerks anytime soon. Do a lot of them knock? That's actually pretty respectful. Anything secret in here? No, okay. The secret fountain. But yes, no, we used the Scott Falco's Toon Tuber thing for the Motobug stuff that I've done before. That one has a lot more bounciness to it. It's very cool. Obviously, Pip had to make all of the poses and animations for it. Oh god, we're back in 8-bit hell. I love these little guys. It's so sassy. Get the hell out of here, get out of here, go on, get. Oh. Okay, I can never tell what's gonna kill me and what isn't. Yep, yeah, no, it's pretty easy to use. Just follow a video tutorial and you literally just have to replace the images of the default avatar. And that's all you gotta do. Hey, did you know that the more coins you collect at a level, the more the gold star fills up? If you can fill it all the way, you can win a prize. I think we've been seeing that. Yeah, Motobug has a lot of poses. For VOTube Mini, the thing I'm using right now, I had to go into Blender and pose the guy myself. As you can see, a lot of his expressions are just, like, very shoddily made. Like, his eyeballs should probably not look like that. I just kind of drew them on, because I don't care that much. I also made the blinking frame myself, because it's just, you know, closed eyes. Pip is an incredibly talented pixel artist, yeah. You're just incredibly talented in general. Oh, Mario and Luigi. We didn't expect to see you today. Oh yes, this is quite unexpected. How are you doing this fine day? We are here to get a book from you. The professor sent you to collect what book? You can tell that old codger that I returned his book to him months ago. After all these years, he still can't keep track of a single thing that he... Master Luigi? Oh no, the goons. Good heavens. They went straight into the castle. How brutish. Masters Mario and Luigi, could I trouble you to go after them and figure out what's going on? I'll stay here and watch over the princess. By the way, pleasantly surprised by the latest Motobug episode featuring PiplupFan77. Who is that? Is this a joke that I'm not aware of? PiplupFan77. I'm too old and stupid and tired to understand your jokes. So, for the ones that are paying attention, you notice these guys are not Goombas. These fellas hail from a different game. That being Wario Land. Interesting, I wonder what we're about to see. Oh, that guy's got a gun. No, thank you. I love how this castle looks, though. Glad they don't hurt you from the side. You can just, like, push them all the way back up like that. Yeah, keep going. Get out of the way. Interesting. I wonder where this leads. I wonder who owns this airship. I've got an inkling, but... Or perhaps I shouldn't say that, because Splatoon Raiders isn't out yet, but... That game looks pretty cool. Coming out in the next few days. Daisy, hello! Hello, Daisy! Are you here to knock my controller out of orbit again? Hi, move, please. Come on. You can come sit with me, but you can't stand half on the desk and half on me, okay? That's her new favorite thing. She'll stand with her back legs on my desk and her front legs on my lap, and she'll just stand there. It's like, I don't know what this accomplishes. He's a very strange creature. The arc was not complete! Oh. Your brother loves Wario Land. It's a pretty good game. I don't love the first two. I probably gotta give the second one another shot. And the first one does have some good platforming to it. It's a very unique little Mario-inspired platformer, but Wario Land 3 and 4, oh my god. Wario Land Shake It. Wow. Definitely shake it. Keep shaking it. Shake it up again. Let's do that one again. Oh. That no friendly fire active for those guys. Is any fire ever friendly? No matter how many times I've stuck my hand to a fireplace, it has never felt friendly. Just saying. Ah, hello, Immortal Hulk. Cool name, cool name. Let's see. Doing alright? Doing alright? How are you? Hope you're doing alright. You think Wart owns this airship? You might be right. The Bowser head on the front might be just a red herring. Alright. I will die. Guess what? Chicken butt. Ha! Got him. Oi! Oh god, yeah, I deserve to get shot in the head for that one. Have you figured out how to use the super jump? Okay, yeah, no, this guy is just like, hey, I learned 2 things and I'm gonna keep repeating them to you. Forget about it. Can I get in there? Oh, I see. Oh, yes! Little buddy. Chicken butt was a good one. Thanks, man. Do what I can. Let no one tell you that I'm not the funniest man on Earth. Nobody has any idea what they're dealing with when I walk into the room. Ah. Alright, well, easy come, easy go. Oh. Green one I can pick up and throw. Too bad this doesn't do anything for me. I can carry him around while he pleads for his life. Please, please, no, I have a wife and 3 kids. Please don't do this. It's a cute little bit of level design there. I like that. Spider-Man Brand New Day is coming out soon. It sure is. I'm looking forward to it. See, the end of this month, I'm going to be extremely busy at my new job, so going to see Spider-Man is going to be a very nice feeling when I'm able to do that. I snuck aboard when I saw the anchor chain, and nobody saw me. So how about you go back down while I handle those small fries? This Toad's about to be killed. Bowser? Oh my god, it's him. He's looking a little bit less shaded than I am. Oh my. Now that we got rid of that charmer, let's take care of you, sweetheart. I was told that I'd most likely run into someone fitting your description. Well then, if what I heard is true, then I have a feeling you'll want to take back my loot I worked so hard to steal. In that case, you'll find that I won't give up that easily. Oh shit. You're not Bowser. Underrated character Captain Syrup on the scene? Yeah, okay, I know the Hulk, they've talked about the Hulk being in it. I do not want to talk about anything else that is in any of the trailers. I'm going to be very, very strict about that. I do not want to know anything else that happens in the movie, if you know more. Do not talk about the spoilers. Please, please, I beg you. We'll leave it at that, okay? I've specifically not watched more of the trailers because I want to go into that movie blind. I want to see it and enjoy seeing a movie for the first time, if that makes sense. Alright, I'll kill myself, that's fine. Let's see. Spider-Man, I think I'm always going to show up for. And also, coincidentally, the Avengers Doomsday trailer, I didn't see Spider-Man anywhere in that. Which, Could be they're just hiding him for now. Or Doomsday is just gonna be terrible. Like, it does not look very good from the trailer. But I won't talk much about it in case, like, people I was saying, they don't want to hear too much about it or whatever. I like that this is a very simple concept for a boss, and it's still kind of kicking my ass a little bit. No thanks. What the heck is a Spider-Man? I can't tell if you're just being, like, silly, trying to be funny or something, but, like... I don't care. Spider-Man's a guy that, he got bit by a spider and he has a dead uncle. That's about it. Doesn't do anything else. He lives in a neighborhood or something. Like most of us, of course. Ah, that probably stings, don't it? So you like RDJ's Doom. It's just the fact that he's already Iron Man makes it questionable. We'll see what it is. That's called, stunt casting or something. They're just really, really, really trying to revive the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and they're doing it by bringing back things that people liked. It's basically on its last legs, I imagine. Huh, you boys are tougher than you look. Hmm? You want to know why I sent my men into Princess Peach's castle? Why, so they could steal this little trinket hidden in the vaults, of course. Yeah, what the hell's that? This is a piece of the legendary hand of Midas. Midas was able to turn anything into gold just by touching it, and I've found a way to harness this power for myself, without the nasty curse that was attached to the old Midas's ability. Instead of using the power myself, I, Captain Syrup, have built this machine here. Although I only have this one piece of the hand, it should have enough power to turn you guys into shiny, solid gold. Behold the power of the Midas Machine. Oh my god, she said it. Wonder if what the leak of the ending is true. I have no idea, and I don't want to talk about it, but we'll see. Oh, damn it, they ducked. I didn't see this coming. They can dodge? Oh. Did that destroy the airship, or did it turn into gold? Like, what happened? Is he gonna come back down? Oh, he's good. Okay. Oh, Mario and Luigi, are you alright? Did you boys give that ruffian Bowser a thrashing? No, it was some lady named after Syrup or something. Captain, yeah, Syrup, Sunshine, or whatever. Mario and Luigi, the mushrooms from the marketplace suddenly turned into solid gold. Not only that, but now we're getting reports from neighboring lands that all of their mushrooms are also turning to gold. It'd be kind of a deep cut if every toad also turned to gold, because that would kind of mimic Mario Bros. 1, how they turned a lot of the toads into bricks. That could have been kind of neat. Incredible. If all the mushrooms have turned into gold, this brings us to a very miserable situation. It appears that if a single piece of Midas's hand holds more than enough power, holds more power than any of us could have ever imagined. This font is very hard for me to read for some reason. I'm not sure why I keep messing it up. Let's see, it could be reaching other lands. I shudder to think of what might happen if she gets her hands on more pieces of the hand. She can turn the entire kingdom into a solid gold trophy. Master Mario, Master Luigi, you must stop this person, and the only way to do this is to fetch all the pieces of the hand of Midas before she does. And finally retrieve that one that she stole from our castle just now. That's a little bit of a New Super Mario Bros. 2 type deal. Yeah, you're right. It's me! I heard what happened. Listen, I picked up an energy signal from the Haunted Hills in the Sandy Sahara. It could be that more hand pieces can be found there. Go there first! Also, my research has become a lot more interesting now. Continue picking up all the mushrooms you find. Maybe I can find a way to transform them back. So, fun fact about this. We've been collecting super mushrooms and one-up mushrooms throughout this adventure so far, throughout the first world. If you go back and go collect mushrooms that you haven't found yet, they're all made of gold now. It's a very neat little bit of continuity there. Oh gosh, hi. Who are you? The seed of greed has been sown. Who the hell is that? I have no idea who that is. Spooky teeth. I don't like the teeth. Meanwhile, You could do a lot of chomping with those teeth. Ah, who the hell are these guys? Hello? Professor Elvin Gadd calling. Do you read me? Who's there? Oh, why does that not surprise me? Wario and Waluigi. Thank you for stealing my newest invention, the Gadd DSE. It is truly something that's worth stealing, in my humble opinion. You can think of it as some sort of mobile device that can do anything. For example, you can take pictures, chat with others, and even store transfer items. And I can track it from my lab. Anyway, according to the built-in map application, I can tell that you two are trying to escape from me with a train to the desert. Well, boys, maybe we can help each other out here. I need you fellers to take a look through that giant pyramid further in the desert, and in return, I'll let you keep that DSE. I'd rather avoid any kind of legal nonsense anyways. I like it, he brings a lawsuit down to the Wario brothers. A Wario and Waluigi, like, Ace Attorney game would actually go kind of hard, I think. Oh, just a side note. The engine on this train was made by yours truly, but it looks like it's gone out of control. Surely it wasn't my fault. So you boys may want to look into that. Well, bye, and good luck. We are so screwed if we do not find this thing. We have to. Life will be so much more painful if we do not do what he says. Egad never be evil. How is it possible? Is he gonna answer my question? Have you asked an actual question? Let's see. When we know that we got a new Mario and Luigi games, I want it to be a remake of Mario and Luigi Partner in Time for Nintendo Switch 2. I don't understand the question. Or are you saying when will we know? I don't think it'll be a remake, the next one we get. I think it'll just be a new game. I think going to make a remake of Partners in Time right now would be kind of a waste of time. If they were going to do that before, they probably would have done that instead of skipping it for Bowser's Inside Story, to be honest. Oh yeah, let's see what we have to say here. You stopped the train just in time. The sandstorm that blew through here really did a number on the tracks. Alright, so Wario actually has his little abilities from Wario Land games for the most part. Kind of a mix of Mario-style gameplay and Wario gameplay. Alright, let's see. I break you into millions of glass? Damn, that's gonna be tough to pick up. Let's see. Mount Monty. No thanks, I'm good. Let's start with Wario, and we'll move to Waluigi afterwards. Okay, we're gonna see what else this guy can do. Yes, what is it? Hello again, glad you made it. Now, as said, since you already have my DSE and you don't seem to have anything better to do, I'd like you to do something for me. According to my data, there's a mystical artifact hidden in a big pyramid somewhere in this desert. So find the pyramid and retrieve the artifact. For your information, you will need the DSE's map application to find your way out of the desert, since I think trains back to Toad Town might be a bit delayed. So good luck on your quest. If you don't cooperate, I can remotely deactivate the DSE from my lab. I was hoping it would say he could remotely detonate it or something. So the D in DSE stands for destruction or dead. Oh. Okay, hold on, I need to test that. Okay, I will die. Hey, do you know about the super thin ability? If someone on the thin side holds up, they can suck in their gut and slip into tight spaces. They're talking about me, yeah. Oh, that was a cleft from Paper Mario. That's fun. Orb. The Orb of Confusion? Hey there, some advice. Did you see that strange purple ball in that block? That's a crystal ball. If you can bring it to the Hawkmouth door, that may lead to something nice. But be careful, because that crystal ball is super fragile. Okay, so the Hawkmouth door, that's fun. Cool little Mario 2 shit for you. I don't know if you made any of those things, Mario Wonder, but definitely I have played Odyssey moveset and Render 90, the Render 96 thing, at least. Oh, piss balls, come on. It's about as fragile as my emotional state. What are we doing here? Where am I missing this one? Also, do we share items? Cookie. Made from stars, shrooms, and flowers. Gosh, I've been attracting some interesting characters to the stream today, huh? Alright, let's see. Oh, come on, I was right here. Oh, man. Let's see. Come on. I'm gonna be dead. Where did I... Oh, there it is. What's in that treasure chest? I will never know, because these guys are about to kill me. Oh, a mushroom. Okay. Solid gold... Solid gold murder. Wow. Ooh. Hold on, that's cool. That's fun. A little different. Wario Land power-ups. Who would have thunk it? Ah, okay. Yes, I know all those characters. Thank you for writing all those. Let's see. Wow. I don't really get the point of, hey, do you know characters that exist? I've heard of them, yes. I just don't see the point of listing out 12 characters. Like, I've seen Adventure Time, sure. I gotta stop looking at chat, clearly. Let's see. Imagine how dry his eyes would get. Thankfully, realism doesn't matter in these games. Like what, being in the desert? Or having fire shooting out of his head like that? Probably... I don't think I would want to be Wario at all in general, personally. Like, he just seems like he is either being tortured by everything in his vicinity, or he is forcing people to work for no pay to make, like, silly little micro games. That's awesome, Mario Wonder. I did not ask, but I appreciate it. Thank you. It's also so weird to just call someone Mario Wonder. Like, wouldn't you rather have, like, a name that people could call you that's yours? Like, couldn't you come up with a username to be like, literally, you can call yourself literally anything, but naming yourself after a video game. It's like, I don't want to just keep saying a video game's name out loud. It makes me think of you as, like, not a person, but, like, it's like you're just a video game stand-in or something. It's like all the people that join the Discord server that just call themselves Sonic the Hedgehog. There were like 12 of them in the Discord server at some point, and I was like, guys, you don't have to be sheep. You can be whoever you want, basically. Let's try this out. Alright, well, easy come, easy go yet again. Waluigi is gigantic, my goodness. Did that hurt me or not? I feel like that was literally itching to hurt me. Much like my own brain. Constantly against me for no reason whatsoever. We could definitely work together, brain. We don't have to be torturing each other. Brain makes me think bad thoughts, then I go eat copious amounts of junk food. Who's the winner here? Nobody. It's a very cool ability. I like that. Just suck in gut, even though he doesn't have one. Now he can slip into tiny spaces. You parked the username Ultra Beast only for Pokemon to use it 2 years later. That's actually... I hadn't even thought about that. I kind of just, like... I guess ignored that connection, but that's very funny that you had it first. You should probably sue. I think that'd be cool. You'd probably win. Yeah, do the monkey with me. Here we go. You need a cool name like Overbound. I mean, it's a name that works. It's a name that's not, you know, You didn't call yourself, like, Super Mario Brothers 2 for the NES. If you did, I'd be like, oh, okay. Sure, yeah, whatever. Do I want to bother with that guy? Not really, I guess. Asking Nintendo about Waluigi and Smash Brothers? Good luck with that, man. What am I missing here? Should I go this way? Sorry, I thought that was a pit. Alright. Oh, I know what to do with you. Okay, well, you know what? That's not what I was trying to do, but I guess that worked out. Renaming yourself Pac-Man for the Atari. Yeah, see, at least you're fast to Sonic. That's a unique way of saying that, at least. Don't forget that you can use GAD... Whatever, I don't fucking read anymore. Reading sucks. Alright, here we go. Fuck! Get out of my fucking way. I don't know how I get hit by so many of these guys. Like, I think the graphics are so nice and bright and colorful that sometimes my eyes are drawn to other things and I just run into shit. Okay. That one wasn't on me. I thought he was gonna hit that guy with the shell, but I guess that's Waluigi's too tall. Hey, Hortness, how's it going? Yeah, the sprites are just too good. Very strong. Hold on just one second. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's see. Shifting sands. Rolling cactus. Let's get that man back in here. A giant cactus, huh? I'd not recommend walking on it. Looks like you have no choice but to hop atop a rolling ball. It's a bit tough to control, but I know you can do it. Alright. Whoa. Oh, alright. I don't remember this being in the last demo. This might be a new thing. I'm pretty sure I beat the second world when I played the previous demo, and then it ended there. So, new content, ahoy. Very sweet, very cool. It's like the Mario Galaxy level, but not annoying. Okay, I really gotta start streaming on Twitch or something. Let's see. Assuming Twitch actually lets me stream there. Still, I'm wondering if I should make some kind of new channel for streaming or something somewhere else. That way I can grow again. You know, because I feel like streaming on this channel doesn't do much. I would still have the links everywhere. You know, you'd still be able to tell where I was streaming, what I was doing, of course, but I wonder if I was to stick to a stream schedule and do it on a different channel, perhaps it would actually feel like I'm... Okay. You know how I said that it's less annoying than the Mario Galaxy stage? Perhaps I'm wrong. See that already? Steve Kid is so much more unique of a name. Good for you. Let's see. See, that's something people would remember better. I mean, I guess remembering Super Mario Wonder Kid is definitely, like... is a bit of a long one, but, like... perhaps they remember it, because it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what you call yourself, but yeah, good job. Yeah, no, honestly, if I started a new channel, I probably would just have nobody watching, so... But at the same time, YouTube and Twitch will punish you endlessly, regardless of what you do, so I don't really know if there's a difference. I feel like some of these sound samples have been used in Rayman Legends or Origins, I think? The little banjo noises, whatever those are, those little string noises being plucked, string instrument, rather. Your social battery isn't what it used to be, which is why you stream less. I feel you. I feel you. A lot of the times I'd feel like sitting around and doing absolutely nothing, because I'm either working or, struggling, typically. Okay. Jeez, the bounce on this ball is insane. What is this made of? Is this like a giant rubber ball? You get this out of the largest gumball machine in the universe. Well, wait, rolling physics? Is this a Sonic the Hedgehog game? Oh. Alright. I'm not gonna call you that, but sure. That is so much worse of a name to pronounce than Ben. So I'm definitely gonna go with Ben. If I had video ideas, I'd be making videos. Oh, there we go. Please, no bounce. What do you fucking mean? I'm not calling you that. I know how it's spelled. I know how it's pronounced. I'm not calling you that. I don't even like saying that name out loud when I'm talking about a show that character exists in. You could be thinking about the stream for a long time. Yeah, me too, because I can't stop thinking about anything. Everything that ever happens. Except information I need to retain. Like anything that would be useful. I'm sure some people understand that. Okay, fuck me, whatever. Broken into glass again? Well, you better find a vacuum cleaner or something. Or I've also heard picking up glass, you can kind of like take a piece of bread and just kind of like squish it into like tiny pieces of glass. And that will help pick up little pieces of glass that are hard to see. Please don't be picking up glass, any of you. I don't think any of you should be picking up glass, specifically. Alright, I thought this said rolling carrots. Sinking Oasis. I don't like playing as Waluigi so far. I think Wario is actually a lot of fun, though. Excuse me? Invincibility frames? How did that work? My voice is not on? I disagree. But thank you. My voice is not... I stopped talking for a second. My voice is not on. Oh, gosh. This is an interesting method of swimming. He actually controls completely differently than Mario. It's so funny they put so much into Wario. Like, he is extremely different than the other three characters so far. This might be the only time that Wario actually feels like collecting mushrooms as well, because they're made of gold. Otherwise, he's probably like, ah, that's stupid. It's not even garlic. Why would he do that? Yeah, well, if my character's moving, his mouth is moving, and I'm not talking, it's probably because I'm making other noises and the microphone can't tell the difference. It seems the deeper you go into the ruins, the scarcer all life becomes. Best be on the lookout at all times. God, I wish I could read things properly. What the fuck is wrong with me? No confidence and no reading ability. Yeah, here we go. Oh, but I didn't mean for that to be the case. Man is part frog. Alright, I don't want to say it, but I have to. This is a labyrinth zone looking ass. I have to make it about Sonic. I have to, or else people don't care. Alright, excuse me, Daisy. Please don't stand there. You can't have my Diet Coke. I'm sorry. Thank you for knocking my microphone out of the way. Get out of the way! Stop it! Move. Stop it. Lay down here. Stop it. Let's see. Didn't I already... Oh, this is a maze. It's amazing, maybe. Oh, I see. I probably need to find the gem to get into that hawk mouth. Okay, so this is looping because I need to find the gem, I think. Maybe it could be the same labyrinth Mario and Luigi got their fire and thunder powers. Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah, that's the, you mean the temples on... Oh, I know this. The Oho Oasis Island, that one place. Oh. Well, you know, not my brightest moment there. Okay. Let's take Waluigi in here, then. Alright, kick my ass. Whatever you say. Oh, Waluigi swims like Wario does, except a lot faster. Oh, gosh. That's almost difficult to control, he swims so fast. I gotta look around this place real careful like this time, because there's definitely some stuff I was missing. Their swimming controls are actually extremely precise. I really like that. I play Minecraft on occasion, yeah. I've really got to be in the right mindset for Minecraft, though. I like how squished he gets in there. Alright. Gosh, I kind of wish Mario power-ups were a little bit more like Kirby power-ups, where he has to get hit a couple times, and like maybe it's like a big, beefy hit that really makes him lose the power. Java Minecraft's the only one worth playing. Bedrock sucks. Alright, let's see. And it'll probably continue to get even worse, because Microsoft is trying to do that. Private servers don't exist, or they're illegal things, so... Dumbass idiot company. They're probably just... Literally all they're doing that for, too. I don't even know if I talked about this recently, but it's very stupid how they're doing that, because it's very obvious the way that they're talking about Game Pass now being like a failure, and they wish that they hadn't done that. It's very, very funny. Because now they're like, oh yeah, Minecraft. We should probably try and monetize the most popular game in the world, shouldn't we? At least more than they do already. How am I supposed to get him to jump in one specific spot? Like that? Oh, got him. I will die, however. How block clears the screen of enemies. I can't use this? Okay. I do like Fawful. He's a good character that Nintendo will never use again. Most likely, at least. Come here, buddy. Alright, well, maybe not come here like that. Maybe leave Waluigi's balls alone. Okay. I know, if that were true, man, Nintendo wouldn't have let Alpha Dream die. He did get an arc. He did have a good story to him. He put in his all as a henchman. The 3DS version of Superstar Saga shows that he might have had a little bit more going on behind the scenes. Might have even betrayed Kakletta at some point. Alright, I'll die. Whatever. I don't like either of those games. I have not played Mario Kart 64 very much because I just am not that interested in Mario Kart in general, and Mario Kart World was painfully boring to me. The first thing I had on my Switch too, but it was also like probably the thing I've played the least amount of because it's just, I don't know, it just feels like it felt like a cash grab in the most cynical way possible in a lot of cases. Like, there's some cool stuff to it, but like, just in general, it just does not feel like they were bringing their A game for that game. This is a really great boss, and it is absolutely shredding me to pieces, dude. It's, again, tiny projectiles on screen. My brain does not like that. My eyes have so much trouble tracking shit like that across the screen. Oh, damn it, I forgot. The Backrooms Mario Edition. Man sees yellow landscape. It is the Backrooms. How you doing, Mr. Krabs? What? That wasn't... I disagree. I disagree. That was low. That was plenty low enough. Okay, sorry, it's kind of like on a test or something. If you put, like, the right answer and you don't show your work, they're like, no, you die. I kill you. I absolutely hate Microsoft. And Sony. And Nintendo most of the time. I think everyone should, honestly. None of these companies are our friends. They're only doing stuff to make themselves money, obviously, because they're a company, but they have no problems tearing the shit out of the rest of us for a quick buck, so... Chad? Alright, calm down, buddy. I'm not surviving this. There's no chance. You know what? In the game's defense, it does make a little clicking sound when it hits the bottom, so you definitely need to bring it all the way down. Just didn't notice that until it was way too late. Oh! Oh, that's a bad one. Ooh. Hey, listen, Steve Kid, I'm not here to teach you how to do every single thing that's ever happened, so you could just literally do a YouTube search about how to do a live stream, and it'll probably tell you how to do that. I've given you a couple things already when I have not really been in tutorial mode. Just, please, if you need to answer a question, either go on Google or go on YouTube. Like, I am not meant to be teaching you all this stuff. Alright. Oh, I'm never getting out of here, am I? This is where I'm stopping the stream. Perhaps come back and stream again on a day where I am not rapidly growing more frustrated from everything. That is true. The G in Garrulous does stand for Google. You got me. You definitely pulled the wool out of my eyes for that one. You don't have to be sorry, Steve Kid. It's just I'm trying to express to you that, like, most of the time when someone is streaming something like this, we're not going to stop and read every single question you have, especially if it's like, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? When Google exists and has existed since however long Google has existed. At least 20 years. Alright. Okay, so I shouldn't be, like, pushing this thing down all the way, because I think it resets. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy this time. AI kinda sucks. Great statement. Yeah, just don't use the AI thing at the top of Google, usually, and you'll be fine. Just click on actual websites or actual things that are made by people. Oh, I've got you this time, you bony bastard. It's either you or me, and it's not gonna be me. It's over. Oh. Alright, it's over for him. I wonder what happened. I'm getting so many more fake emails all of a sudden. From scam artists. Desert shop, huh? Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, fella. Do whatever you want. It makes you happy. Hola. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Hola, muchachos. Be sure to take a look at my fine wares before heading back into the desert. Oh my gosh, this is actually really helpful. This blue fruit goes for 60 coins. Summons a blue taco. Extra lives. This mushroom jelly gives you 2 health points. How many coins do I have? Some real expensive shit. Extra of those, I guess. That'll help them. Gritty geysers. Oh boy. Okay. You've been in a Spanish-speaking country for 12 years, and you still sometimes pronounce the H in Ola. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. I'm just having reading comprehension issues because I'm, elderly, I guess. You can hold the jump button to constantly bounce while on sand geysers. This also works with springs. Nice. Huh? Nice shot. Huh? I already answered you about your idea. So keep doing what you're doing. Do what you do and enjoy what you do. Where did that other guy go? That was kind of cool. I liked that. Ready for some advice? That block in front of the mushroom is called an ultra block. A good blast should check it out. I got 3 chances. I probably have to hold the bomb for a sec before it goes off. Okay, hold it longer than that. Is it gonna turn red? Yep. Well, damn. Alright, I was on the right track, but so incredibly wrong. Who's taller, Mario, Luigi, Wario, or Waluigi? I don't know, what do I look like, a tape measure? It's obviously Toad. Toad is the tallest. There we go. Well, wait a minute, get back here. Oh, oh you thought. It's fucking comical how fast you lose power-ups in this. I know it's me. It's me just running into shit constantly, but, like, you get a fire flower and it's gone within, like, 4.5 milliseconds. Nice! Good! Not good. Yeah, that's gonna be my newest merch drop. I'm gonna make tape measures shaped like my face. And, like, the tape measure, it's my tongue. And then you can, like, you can tear it off so I stop talking forever. Let's see. We don't use tapes anymore? Well, how are we gonna measure things then? Uh-oh. We'll have no idea the dimensions of anything at this point. Tape measures are over. Well, I think it's keeping the bounces... It's counting this as multiple hits in a row because I'm on this thing and I'm not touching solid ground yet. I'm just gonna be dead in a sec. Okay. What do you mean? This is crazy. Get me out of here. Big money, no whammies, perhaps? Alright, I'll have that for another 8 seconds. Pillar canopy. This level looks great. I love that background. Alright, there, what did I say? Again, the tiny projectiles on screen, I'm just like, I'm helpless against that as my kryptonite. Ah. I'm gonna say it, I think Wario is the best character in this game so far. Wario and Mario are the best ones to play as. It's not even close. That Sonic X Godzilla comic is kind of fun. Oh, there it goes. Okay, controller disconnecting again. Access violation. No, I don't think so. What the fuck do you mean, access violation at a What the fuck are you talking about? Completely new issue for streaming. Never before seen. Okay. Reminder, do not move my controller in any... Am I playing the game in slow motion now? What happened? And now it's back? But my controls are wrong? What is happening? Okay. Again, that's me problem, but it's very weird that whenever my DualSense disconnects from my computer, it tends to, like, lag things. Now, I've never seen a controller disconnecting do that. Wario has time break from Secret Rings. Horrifying. He does not need that. He is already immortal by choice. He does not need any more powers. It's really wonderful. In some of the Wario games, I don't remember which one. There's probably 3 or 2, if I had to guess. Probably 3. In the instruction manual, Wario's just like, yeah, no, I can get hit as many times as you want. I just don't feel like dying. And it's like, oh, okay. That's how it works, yeah. I think a lot of video game characters could probably be like that if they just decided to not die. Hey, you know, I got hit by this a couple times, but I don't really feel like being dead right now. Oh, nice. Okay. Dylan pick Wario finally. I've been playing as Wario a lot. What was I saying? The Sonic X Godzilla comic, it's, I read the first issue so far, and it's fine. Like, it's kind of like setup stuff. I don't know how many issues there are gonna be, but it's kind of got the same problem as the DC comic thing, where they're just like, yep, there's Godzilla, or sorry, like, there's Mothra. That's it. You know, and the characters kind of run around, they're like, this is bad. It's not good that this is happening. And it's like, yeah, no, I agree. The city's being destroyed, guys. We need to stop them from destroying the city. Yeah. Yeah, no, we should probably stop that. It's like things that don't really need to be said out loud, you know? It's like instead of using the comic panels or dialogue option, like, they just... I don't know, man. I think it's whatever is, like, holding them back in these comics needs to be rectified, I think, because I can only see Sonic and the Flash yell at each other about who's faster so many times before I just don't care at all. And for the Godzilla thing, I was hoping that it would be better in terms of writing because there are less characters to write for. Like, Mothra does not talk, Mechagodzilla does not talk, Godzilla does not talk, he gets screonk, that is what he says, that's all he says. So that means that Eggman, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy should have a lot more to say because they need to carry the whole thing, but we're still doing, like, oh my gosh, that moth is large. You know, like, Amy, your moth is not very friendly. It's like... I don't know, man. I really wish they had something interesting to say in any of the comics at this point. From what Pup's been saying, him and his roommate have been going through a lot of the Sonic comics recently, because I think, you know, whatever, is this or that, he just wants to see the comics, and, like, by the time we're getting to the more modern comics, apparently they're just like, he said, yeah, they're boring. They're really boring me at this point. And that's a shame. So I think the comics used to be a lot better than the games in terms of story and content like that. What is happening? Alright, how do I get up there, though? Perhaps a Sonic and Godzilla comic, maybe all it needs to be is, oh my gosh, that guy's huge. Fight him. But, I don't know, like, I've seen Godzilla movies that have fun plot, have fun dialogue. I feel like we could have that. Sandy Ascent. If this is anything like that one Crash Bandicoot level, Stormy Ascent, then we're in for a very dangerous mission. Hey, get ready for some advice. Grabbing onto those fences can be tough while on the move, but if you're holo up at all times, you'll automatically grab them. And you automatically always get thrown upwards. Hey, Ben. You can't just ask people to not chat in the live stream, because that makes you seem extremely entitled, which you're not entitled to anything here. I'm just gonna be real with you. If I see your comment and it's something that I care to respond to, I will. And if it's not something I care about, then I'm not gonna respond to it. And if it's not getting a response, it's not because other people are talking. It's because other people are saying things that have some kind of intrigue to them at all. Like, I really don't want to be mean, but it's like some people just don't understand this. Like, I've had so many people show up on live streams and be like, I'm the only one that should be answered. And it's like, no, that's like a child mentality. Like, you're not owed anything here. If you want to come here and watch and chill and chat with people, that's completely fine. But, you are not the only person on the planet, and if you shatter into glass again, like you keep saying, that's not my problem. I don't really care. Alright. This is an eye for an eye so far, but we are stronger. Well, it's a good thing we just got that checkpoint, I guess. Yeah, Ben, I mean, sure, you can go do that on... Why don't you go find a Reddit to do that or something? Like, the live stream where you want to talk about Bill Cipher and other random shit. Like, it doesn't really make sense to just push that on everyone else when we're not really talking about that. Like, would you walk up to someone who's not talking about any of the stuff you're talking about and just start talking about what you want? I don't know, think about it like that, I suppose. I like this level a lot so far. This is actually a really fun one. It's a really cool way to use the climbing grates and also this sandfall thing. Sand geysers, rather. It's the exact opposite of a sandfall. Hey, look at that. Can moles survive in climates that hot? I actually don't know where moles are even native to be honest. Have I ever seen a mole? I'm not actually sure. I've seen like a... I was gonna say like a woodchuck. Whoa. If he's about to tell me that this guy lights up the light and he lights things up and he attracts coins, this bright light specimen emits. It should come in handy in dark places. He didn't even know about the coin part. This is a magnet? Oh god, I don't like that effect very much. That's really distracting. Oh gosh, that actually... Stop making that noise. Stop it. No, stop. Oh god, that's horrible. Moles are a government psyop, much like birds. Am I dead? Oh. I can't tell if that was meant to happen or not. Alright. Your beagle ate an entire generation of moles once. Yeah, well, they won't be leaking information anymore, will they? Damn moles. Oh, he helps you fall, too. Okay, you know what? This guy can stick around, then. He is welcome to be here. Oh, if I hold B, he does that. But I really want to be holding that button because it makes me run. If birds aren't real, then what the hell is that blue Twitter thing? That's a good point. Well, I guess that they eradicated that because, you know, they didn't really want a mascot on Twitter anymore because they wanted the service to just be fucking horrible forever. Mascots are for chumps. The mascot of Twitter now is Elon Musk. And everybody loves that guy. And for those who don't understand, I am joking. It's not a real thing. Obviously, that is not true. I don't think Elon Musk even likes Elon Musk. Let's see. See, now I have to hold... Okay. Well, that's, not gonna find that secret exit, then. See, I went to stop holding B because I figured he might keep holding the thing like Wario does, but apparently Wario's the only one that holds things like that. Which I guess makes sense. You'll hold things by default, you don't have to hold the button down. Waluigi, Mario, and Luigi have to. Good to know. Oh no. Alright. It's like a yo-yo. Just returns right to the hand. Oh, God, it's good to see these little Paper Mario guys show up in this, but back off. Yes. Oh, the exact opposite. Alright. Boy! Alright, you know what? I did not look upwards. That's on me. They're pretty good about checkpoints in this game, though. I like that. It's always nice when they understand that they're making challenging stages in some cases, and they go, okay, yeah, we'll have a couple checkpoints. It's very nice. Are those clouds in the Egyptian temple? Clouds? Where do you mean? I'm not sure. Oh, back there. I'm not sure. This level was called, like, Pyramid Ascent, so we are climbing up very high, so perhaps we're at the point where we have breached the clouds in that climb, which is kind of interesting. I hadn't even noticed that. It's a good eye there. Okay, alright, back off. All of ya. Hey, nice. A little reward. You bite into that thing, I lose all my teeth. Not a problem to be seen. No more dentist. Oh gosh. I like that you don't even call me by a name, I'm just live stream guy. I'm not like an AI entertainer that caters just to you, man. I feel like we already talked about this, did we not? Oh! Okay. Why do I just stop moving sometimes on those? That's weird. I thought that was because the sand falls before. What is this? You can tell Waluigi a joke in this game and he laughs. Hey, Waluigi, why was 6 afraid of 7? Because there's a shitty meme about it now. He's even slapping his knee. That's awesome. The real reason 6 is afraid of 7 is because 7, 8, 9. That's the real joke. Can't beat that one, man. A classic. This guy. Dude, all the sprites in this game are phenomenally made. This whole game looks gorgeous. This is one of my favorite art styles. Like, it kind of reminds me of... It reminds me a tiny, tiny bit of the RPGs, just the way that certain expressions are done and like how nice everything looks, I guess. I guess comparing it on the grounds that it looks really nice, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, but... It's very expressive. Very, very expressive art style here. Alright, let's see. People made a bunch of 6-7 jokes, 6 and 7, and now they're uncomfortable around each other and drifted apart. Dude, it's gotten to the point where I can't even say those two numbers back to back, even if I'm counting. I have to not do it, because I have, like a cringe moment, like, cringe moment, where it's like, oh, I cannot do that. I'm sorry. Oh, a little magic carpet for Mario 2. Are we about to fight a Pidgeot boss? Oh shit, I know that guy. Bro. Where's that stupid Midas piece that Syrup wants me to find? You're playing second fiddle? How did that happen, man? He is not immune to Pretty Lady, is that what it is? Pretty Lady shows up and goes, hey, you're gonna help me now. And he goes, yep, okay. The Green Goblin. Stop it right there. Mario! Oh, you're not Mario. You still look a little familiar. Hey, don't stand around there like that. Help me find this handpiece instead. What do you mean you want it for yourself? King Bowser doesn't share. Why, you little... Alright, this is gonna be potentially dangerous. Huh. I am toast. All Bowser's toast. That's where we're headed. Huh? Oh, jump! You're not telling me Waluigi is gonna be able to beat Bowser. The power scaling in here is all out of whack. 4 lives left, oh god. Okay. Also, I don't want to immediately assume Bowser's Inside Story influence again for Bowser, but he is looking incredible. I love the sprites on that guy. He is very expressive, and I love the way he walks, like his little arms going back and forth like that. It's like he is on a mission. You know what? Wait a minute. I have items. I should be using them. That's also confusing me a lot because that's one of my, like, subscription sounds. So whenever people subscribe, it can make that noise. Specifically that sound effect, like the exact same file. I'm convinced. But, there we go. I really don't want to... I don't want to get a big head over this. But first try? Ha! First try. Alright. That is embarrassing. Dude, I'm... I'd probably go into hiding after a defeat like that. Oh, crud. It's bad enough to lose to Mario and Luigi all the time, but now these cheap knockoffs... Ugh. But on the bright side, this handpiece doesn't seem to be in this pyramid anyway. So I'll withdraw for now. So long, plumbers. I don't know if they are plumbers. I think they are goons. I think they are heathens. Oh. Is that really the handpiece? A little pinky, perhaps? You think the comic and the modern stuff's more of a slow burn? That's another problem with comics, though. If you're making a comic and it's a slow burn, it's really unfortunate because you're publishing a comic month to month. It's kind of like how I felt about, like, Dragon Ball Super in the Granola arc. Because I was waiting month to month for things, and they would fill an entire manga chapter for the entire month with just... you know, fighting and, you know, maybe some cool panels here and there, but, like, just, like, exclamations, like, Kakarot, watch out! You know, stuff like that. And then you have to wait another month for the fight to continue, and it's like, jeez, dude. Like, I don't know, this just isn't for me, I guess. Or, like, it'd be better as a binge thing. I know people complained about the Metal Virus arc being very long, and reading it month to month, it did feel like it went on for a while, but that one specifically going on for a while made it feel... like, you could kind of feel the exhaustion from the characters, I would say. Like, I think that worked kind of well together. Reading it back to back, I haven't done that in a long time, so I can't really say for sure. But, you know, you could really feel how exhausted some of them were by the end of that. I just think there should at least be something to latch onto in each issue. At least, you know, ideally. And if they're going for slow burn and they're trying to, like, keep all of the good stuff for later, like, that kind of sucks. Because then it's going to be like, okay, so our pace is really slow, and then we're going to throw it all in at the end. It's like Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, that game was like, hey, it's the most important and most anticipated game aside from Half-Life 3. And maybe GTA 6 or whatever. And we have all of the story stuff in the first, like, hour, and then in the last 2 hours. And then everything in the middle just kind of sucks. It was, like, unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Do you think it'd be weird if Egad was evil? Why did he give the brush to Bowser Jr.? Why is he working with Wario and Waluigi? Wario and Waluigi stole his little handheld communicator device, so he is asking them to help. Or otherwise he said he would turn it off, and it would be useless, basically. So in this case, he's not being evil. I don't know why he would give Bowser Jr. the paintbrush. I still think Bowser Jr. stole that, and he just kind of was saying that he got it from an old man in a white coat. But he could have given it to Bowser Jr. I really don't know. They're never going to elaborate on it because they don't like using this character anymore. But him being some kind of twist villain could be interesting. Like in maybe a future Luigi's Mansion game. It feels like it would probably come out of nowhere at this point. I don't know. Let's see. You still believe these are the Scapelli plumbers? I love that idea, actually. The Scapelli Brothers plumbing company just enters the Mushroom Kingdom, and they're like, yeah, we're just gonna make fun of these guys because we hate them. Let's see. You made it! You boys did a good job! Now all you need to do is get out of this pyramid. There's a pipe nearby, it'll lead you out of this desert. Thanks, you crazy old man! Who is that? Who are you? Good, good. The greed is strong in these two. That's probably Midas, right? I think once we collect all the pieces of the Midas hand, it's gonna be like, hey, I'm Midas, give me my hand back. Oh. Cliffside Forest. Did we not go get Mario and Luigi back? I kind of miss those guys. Where are they at? It's been a while. I can't go back. Alright, you gotta just keep going. Though, I guess Mario and Luigi might meet us here. Because I know Egad said that these were the two places we were going. That can't be fallable. No, I don't think it's fallable. I think it's probably Midas, whoever Midas is in this world. So this is all new stuff now. Some of those levels in the desert were different, and they were new. But there's probably a lot of secret exits I missed. But I think the best way to play this game probably is go through the levels as you feel like it, and then once you have all 4 characters together, you can go back and find all the secret stuff. What do you want? Welcome to the Haunted Hills, boys. My signal's picking up more mushrooms and another handpiece north of your location. Check it out for me, will ya? On another note, I've been trying to reach 2 old friends of yours for a while, but I can't get a response. It's dangerous to go alone, especially in a haunted place like this. So if you meet them, I recommend you fellers stick together. What, are they in, like, a bad service area? Oh, shit. Look at those idiots. We should leave them to die. Oh, we are. That's awesome. Boys, don't think I didn't see that. You don't want to lose my support round here, do you? Damn it. Alright, fine. How did they fall victim to this? Oh my gosh. Alright. The gang's all here. We truly are a Midas machine, aren't we? Dude, a snowy ghost area? This is awesome. Yeah! Nice. Nice. Good stuff. I agree with what you're saying, but though I would blame IDW for how they schedule their things, since their scheduling has been weird for the past few months. That's also a thing. Obviously, you can't blame them if there's a problem and they need to push an issue back. That can happen. Obviously, that happened a lot during COVID. There were a lot of comic issues and in general for any publisher that were pushed back a lot. That can unfortunately make it a lot worse, too, because you're waiting for a lot of stuff that's not going to happen for another couple issues. And now you're waiting for one issue where not a lot is going to happen. I kind of think comics just might not be for me, personally. Like, it'd be like if you watched a TV show. Actually, I have the perfect thing to compare it to. Comic books are sometimes like watching episodes of The Boys on Amazon Prime. Because you might wait for, you know, week to week for the episodes back when they were releasing. And some of the episodes either sucked so much ass that it was like, geez, I wish I hadn't watched that, or maybe nothing happens, or it's very stupid the whole time, and you're like, oh man. Okay, I guess that was just not worth waiting for. And that's pretty unfortunate, because that show was pretty fun for a while. Is this game any good? I am in love with it, yes. This is the only thing I've ever needed. I could probably sustain myself on just this and nothing else for the rest of the day, most likely. Ooh. Dude, yes. This music has some... It's got some lame motifs going on, dude. Oh. I didn't even mean to come up here. Look at that moon. Oh. Gorgeous. Yeah, also, if you want to check this game out, link is in the description, by the way. You can find it on Mario Fangame's Galaxy. Very wonderful website. Oh, I just realized... Okay, this song is a combination of a bunch of different Luigi's Mansion themes. I think? This one's from Luigi's Mansion 2, I think? Right? This is... I haven't played Luigi's Mansion 2 in a long time. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Shh, the star is sleeping. What is this? Free things? If I get 2 of those, is it over? 3 of them. Oh, I see. Orange jelly. I wonder if that gives me 3. Oh, come on. You grouped them all together like that? That's rude. Oh, we're back. Oh, look at that. Okay. Is it EGAD's lab over there? How do we... The streets? Mario, welcome back. Oi, oi, what's all this then? Yeah, no, see, I loved The Boys for a good while, but it's just... That show goes so far off the rails in a bad way. It's just... I wish it had happened differently. At the beginning of the show, I was like, wow, The Boys comic sucks. I would not want to be reading that instead of watching this. And then by the end of the show, I was like, you know, The Boys comic is actually a lot better than how this turned out, I think. Which is crazy, because the Boys comic is insane. Let's see. I don't remember if there was a lot I had to bring the other characters to do over here. What's going on down there? There's like a little Mario house that's jumping around down there? Is that like copyright infringement? Sorry, I did not read what these guys had to say. Let me go back in here. You've never watched The Boys? Don't bother. Season 1's great, Season 2's okay, and then everything after that is fucking dog shit. You can't go through here. This is Professor Gad's private property. The old man has hired us to move some crates to his harbor lab, but he didn't say that it'd be heavy, so it's gonna take a while. Shouldn't you be doing something up north? Got it. Comic's ending makes no sense. You know what? That's not even the ending of the comic, either. If you're talking about the clone thing, that is not even the ending. It's just the thing that people like to point to. And, you know, that I'm not a huge fan of that either, but, like... technically it's more interesting than what they did with Noir in the show. Both times Noir was a character. Like, the first Noir was at least kind of interesting to follow, because he had some history with Soldier Boy, but then, like, I don't know, he just gets unceremoniously removed from the show, and then the second Noir gets even more unceremoniously removed from the show, and it's kind of sad. This game is not finished, no, but it's got 7 worlds of content now, so that is a lot to go through. Plus, every stage has multiple collectibles, they might have secret exits. A lot of backtracking would be required to get everything, because up after the first 2 worlds like this, you only have access to certain characters, and then after you make it to the 3rd world, then you get to go back and get everything if you want. Thank you for the sub. Whacked Out Woods is a great name for a level. There's nothing worth being... There's nothing worth being into comic, as the medium can depend on your taste and time. I don't know what that first part of the sentence means, but I agree with the second part. I've already said that I think a lot of the comics I've read... I think the best time I've ever had with a comic is when I read, like, a ton of Spider-Man comics from way, way back. Because they already all existed, and I could read them as fast or as slow as I wanted to. Which, of course, that would make it better for me, 'cause... Huh? Alright, you got me there. You got me. Huh? What? What the hell is this? Boo hee hee. Peach is waiting for you on the top floor of the castle. What? Why are you giving me that look? I'm just your average easy to scare toad. Now this is something I was not expecting. What a cool idea for a little spooky stage. Let's see. Oh, a big boo. Oh, a large boo. Oh, no thank you. Ah! They got me again. You'd probably dislike Ultimate Spider-Man so much more if you had to wait monthly for it. Well, hell is a word that I will say. It doesn't really matter if it's a real place or not, but thank you for that. Let's see. There isn't anything wrong not being into comics that much. Yeah, no, it's like I said. Sometimes I guess like when I was reading the Sonic IDW comics more often, I would read the comic, I'd be like, okay, cool, and then I would be able to forget about it for a month. That's honestly the best way I think you can handle reading comics, unless you read a bunch of comics, and there's like a, you know, like a little catalog of things you want to read each month. Daniel, thank you for the follow. What was I saying? If you're reading like 1 or 2 comics a month, it's kind of like... And also, I have to say, I know I've been saying, it's like, oh, something cool should happen each time. There should be something worth seeing each month. Comics are also like $4. So it's like, okay, that's not that much. You know, you're not spending a ton of money on these things anyway. But, yeah, like, reading the Sonic comic, I was able to be like, okay, whatever, that was fun. I'll be back next month, whatever. Something like Dragon Ball, like, reading that manga, I was kind of... It was tough, because I was like, well, I want to know what happens in this fight now. Because, like, it's a fight. Like, it's not even anything super story-based. Like, I just want to see them hit each other a few more times so we can get back to, like, talking and see what the whole deal is. Bathroom? Oh, no. Oh, no. Not again. Dude, what the fuck is going on in this area? They were like, hey, we're just gonna put everything in this area, okay? Alright. Back in business. Gosh, what a game. What a game so far. For real? I think so. But yeah, also, I mean, like I was saying, if comics... If you do like comics, if you don't mind that, like, the length thing, or how long they take to come out, then obviously that's awesome. I just, I get really into things, so it's tough for me to be like, oh, I've got to wait a month to see what happens at the end of this fight now, if the fight even ends in the next issue. That was a Dragon Ball thing, obviously. I think the Spider-Man comics that I read, it was mainly, I was reading Superior Spider-Man. I started reading from there because I was interested in that whole arc. That at least had, like, a lot to chew on for each arc, for each issue. Because, obviously, the idea of Otto Octavius stealing Spider-Man's body and then Spider-Man being dead, was one of those crystal ball things. It is, like, kind of crazy. And in real-world times, Spider-Man Peter Parker was gone for, like, months and months and months and months, and we watch Otto Octavius try and navigate being Spider-Man and trying to be better. You know, under his own sort of assumptions about how that works. I guess that's maybe sort of my problem with the Sonic comics at this point, because I guess like we talked about on Sunset City before, there's not a whole lot of very interesting things happening. It's like a lot of setup, it's a lot of waiting. They had the whole road to episode 100, issue 100 type thing, and it's like, that's great if we were doing things that felt like we were actually leading up to it. I don't know, like, there's just so much about it that I was just like, I don't know if I care. Like, there's just so much not going on that I feel like they could be filling these panels with more stuff. And I don't know if it's the reason that we talked about, how now that they're canon to the games, they're not able to do certain things. Maybe they have more restrictions as to what they're allowed to do in the meantime, because they don't want to... I don't know, Sega doesn't want them to step on the toes of what they make a game about. But if that's the case, literally, just make a game and the comic. I feel like you can do both. I don't think there's a reason not to do both. It's just the way I cannot tell if this guy is serious or not. It's so distressing. Let's see. What's all these red coins I can't grab? What are we doing here? Oh, I see. Okay. I forgot this guy could do that. Nice. I like that use for that. That's actually a pretty cool idea. Oh no, loud. Loud water. It's a very quiet cave and now everything knows I'm here. This is very bad. Alright. Get me out of this water level. A dark water level? This is the kind of shit that you skip in Mario Maker 2. Oh. I like that I'm stuck in this pose, too. It makes it very funny. He's supposed to be flapping his arms and swimming like a person would, but, you know. Something Evan said is that because comics are canon now, they're kind of forced to improve the writing because otherwise people won't be satisfied. I think the comics already had good writing. Is he talking about the games? I'm not positive which way you're talking about it, but I do agree with that. Alright, come on, Ben. Like, are you 5 years old? Come on. You don't just gotta type that stuff. Come on. I know saying have common sense is not something that everybody can do, unfortunately, but just try, at least a little. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think it probably is more Sega meddling now, because I said on Sunset City a while ago, I didn't foresee that if the comics were made canon, that they would be forced to not do certain things or have more restrictions. I really didn't anticipate that being a problem. But I have to raise the Doctor Who example again, because Doctor Who has multiple different sources of content. We have comics, we have novels, we have Big Finish audio dramas, and then we have the show whenever that decides to come back. Hopefully it's a while, because, geez, they need to really do some retooling there. but they have not shied away from adapting things from novels or comics or Big Finish into the show. One of the specials they made before the 15th Doctor arrived was based on a comic book, I think. Or it might be a Big Finish audio, I'm not positive on that. But they took that, they did it, and made it a lot worse in the show, but they still did it. I suppose the books and those other things are, like, light canon? They're not specifically canon, so they can just do that, but also... I don't think it's... I don't think they need to be as worried as they are right now about what the comics are doing versus what they're going to do in the games. I feel like there's room for both of them, and they could both be canon. They could retell events from a comic. Like, they could do it their own way if they really want to. I don't know if someone in charge now is getting very nervous about, like, oh, we can't retread ground comics have already done, because then people will be mad. I don't think anyone would be mad if they made a Metal Virus game. I think that'd be awesome if we could play through that. Like, that's exactly the kind of thing a Sonic Adventure game would do well for. Because in Metal Virus, we had all these different parties going out to do different things. And having those all be their own levels or their own stories would be a really cool way to expand on all that. Like, if they're worried about retreading, then add more to it. But I do, I will say, though, like, from what I've used to read in the comics before, and the comics now, like, they are very different. They do feel a lot more lackluster in the long run, which is unfortunate. Because they used to be, like, the star of the show, I would say. A Metal Virus RPG? I mean, that'd be cool, too. Like a pseudo-sequel to Sonic Chronicles, except not terrible. It'd be very interesting. Like, I keep saying, Sonic Chronicles... It didn't fail because it was an RPG. It failed because it was a bad RPG. Like, there is so much they could have done to make that not be terrible. They just made a lot of really bad decisions. And it's not Sega, it's BioWare, I guess. Hell, an RPG is good for most franchises. I feel like it works in pretty much any context. Like, who would have thought a Mario RPG would work before they even tried? And then they made it, and it was like, oh my gosh, wait, this is like one of the best things they've ever done. And then they follow it up with Paper Mario and a few other things like that. Haven't seen one of these yet. But yes, I don't think the answer to Mario... sorry, not Mario. I don't think the answer to Sonic Chronicles was, we're never making a Sonic RPG ever again. I think the answer should have been, hey, we should probably just have better quality control for the next one. And you think BioWare would have been able to figure that out, like, make an RPG properly, considering they've made plenty. But maybe they had, like, the C team on it, and they just kind of made a lot of bad choices. I don't know. Shack in the Woods? You did hear it was a C-Team project. That's interesting. I've never really looked into that, but... I remember when I was making my video about it, like, I played through the whole thing, and I was getting so exasperated with how they did things in that game. It's just... They made so many choices that I'm like, have you never played a video game before? Or, like, made one? Like, if you've never made a video game before, I at least understand that. But the fact that there were things in there where it's like, you must have played an RPG before. You had to have. You work at this company. I can't imagine you're working at the company because you've never played a video game. You just think it's cool to make a game without thinking about it. But, like, for instance, there are so many times in Sonic Chronicles where you can walk into a new area, or, like, a den. Like, let's say Green Hill Zone specifically. You walk into one of those little cave areas, and you get locked into a cutscene, and you have, like, zero warning for something coming to attack you, and it could be like 4 times your level for no reason. Maybe not 4 times, but it's like a lot stronger than you because you're still kind of starting out, and you're just like, okay, so if I die here, I have to restart from my save point, and you can't save wherever you want. Or I guess you can save wherever you want, but like also it's... This is kind of on the player at that point too. If you can save wherever you want, I guess you should be saving all the time, but the fact that it's like, hey, you walk into this area and you didn't realize it was going to be like a super boss compared to your current stats, feels like there should be more indication. Like, before you walk into something like that, you can easily have Tails go, Sonic, my stupid little Game Boy thing I carry around is detecting a strong power level in there. Are we sure we want to go in? It's as easy as that. Then you can go, okay, I'm going to save first. But they don't do that. And the reason they don't... the fact they don't do that means that if you're doing one of those missions at the very start of the game, you might stumble into one of the other missions that's more difficult, that's meant for later, and then you die, and you have to restart and do like an hour and a half of progress over again if you haven't been saving. It is so easy to do that by mistake. I feel like it just shouldn't be.
Super Mario.
Very true. Thank you, Mr. Dreamcast. I appreciate it a lot. Indeed, Super Mario on screen right now. But yeah, Chronicles is... It had so many good ideas. Like, I love the idea of combo moves. I love the idea of having the team split up and you get to choose who goes with who. I think it's a really fun idea for character moments, especially because usually they would have a team leader. And then, you know, dialogue would be slightly different depending on who you were playing as. Thank you, controller. Being the absolute worst, as always. Now Joy to Key will not even open? Okay. Didn't even move the controller that much. Alright, slow-mo mode for another second, then we'll be right back to normal. Is this song... Hold on. Well, these are all Mario Land enemies, I believe. Mario Land and Land 2. This is kind of interesting. I just noticed that we're fighting a lot of these guys. It's a really cool place to have all these, like, horror-themed enemies pop up again. I wonder if they're gonna do the Goombas with, like, the Jason Voorhees mask. With, like, the knives coming out of their heads. It's kind of a pretty intense graphic for a Game Boy game. I do not care to check out your question right now, my friend. Let's see. Actually, I'm sorry, I should not have said it like that. I do not care to check out your question right now, Ben. Sorry, that is a subconscious thing that I just say sometimes. And I don't want to give people the wrong idea. Let's see. Technology works great until it doesn't. It sure does. I've never had a controller be more out of whack than this DualSense controller using any USB cord that I've plugged into it. After a little while, it just decides that it does not work anymore. And I've really never had a controller do that. And I can't tell, again, if it's the controller itself or all of the cords I'm picking. But the fact that I've changed the cords so many times makes me think that it is probably just the way that they connect to the controller. Sometimes you think about the Generations rewrite I was cooking up a while ago and how one of your favorite additions was Sonic and Eggman sharing a birthday. Well, yeah, I mean, the reason I did that is because, technically they do. If they're both from Sonic 1, they would share a birthday. And I guess, you know, flavoring it like that is funnier, I guess, to me, because it's like... If you ask me who the most important characters in a franchise are, I'd probably say the hero and the villain. Like, it's all cool to have two Tails following you around the entire game, and they, you know, they say the same shit over and over again, and it feels redundant. But imagine if you had two Sonics and two Eggmans. Like, Classic Sonic doesn't even need to talk. Classic Robotnik and Eggman would have plenty to say, and I think Sonic would be at his wit's end. But, like, Classic Sonic could torture both of them, because he's just, like, a silly little guy that makes funny little movements and, you know, does whatever. Having two Tails, like, having two guys that follow Sonic around that are like, I love you, Sonic, you're the best, you're so cool, everything's awesome, I love that. It's like, what's the point? Like, there's no conflict ever? It's like, I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm glad you liked it. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna take care of this right now. Let's see. You like that idea of Sonic seeing alternate versions of his friends, but if they never met him, seeing how he's impacted his friends over the years. It's almost a little bit of Sonic Prime there, in that sense. Like visiting alternate dimensions and meeting characters that never knew Sonic or never had a chance to be affected by him. Except the way Prime did it was boring. Because they were like, what if everyone was pirates? What if everyone lived in the jungle? Like, couldn't we do something crazy? Like, I like the New York City one, where it's like implied either what if Sonic was never born, or like what if he was defeated very early on or something and they never met him. It would also have been a great time to explore other universes that exist, like the Soul dimension, if that indeed is another dimension, or what? How about a dimension where Eggman's good and Sonic is evil? Like, I could write it for you. Just give me a shot, I'll do it. But instead, we do the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time thing, where, oh, we have Pirate Universe, we have the Dinosaur Universe, we've got the Future Universe, blah, 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 blah. Like, come on, like, have an ounce of creativity at some point, please. 9, this isn't you, for fucking 40 episodes, yeah. It, of course, didn't help that they split that thing up so many times. It's kind of the same thing I was saying about comics, where it's like, oh, so we're going to split this season up into 2 seasons, and it's going to take forever to finish, and there's really no, like, good payoff to anything. It's just like, of course they're going to win. And like, oh yeah, but if we restore this, it might destroy all these other universes, and it just doesn't. So it's like, okay, cool. So nothing that we talked about or did throughout that entire saga matters even a little bit. I don't know, don't get me started on that shit. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. I'm getting a little tired. I did a lot earlier today, and, you know, streaming takes a lot out of me sometimes. But, this game's been really fun so far. I'll probably be back for more of this, and I gotta get back to more Paper Mario Origami King at some point, too. I've not forgotten about that. I'm gonna do my best to finish that one, because I love that game. But yeah, I'll probably be back in the next couple days. Maybe tomorrow? It depends on what else I have to do tomorrow, but we'll see. Again, if you want to check this game out, it's in the description. It's a very fun play so far. Really good 2D platformer, amazing art style, great music. The level design has been fantastic. I unfortunately have trouble seeing certain things. If there's like small stuff on screen or projectiles coming from different directions, that gets my goat a little bit, but I'm sure you guys would be fine with it. But yeah, if it looks interesting, give it a shot. Yeah, no, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I will see you soon. Take care, take care.